Guys, welcome back to another stream. How we all doing today? AMC is up 1.4 in the pre-market. It's at 28.99. Trying to get back over that $29-30 mark. We have the S&P 500 basically flat right now. So there's nothing. The market hasn't really picked a direction yet. Usually when we've seen these big red days or big green days, when we see news come out about the new variant, taper, inflation, we'll see an overcorrection or an overreaction one day, and then it'll just come right back the next day. But right now in the pre-market, we're not really seeing that. So what I'm going to have my eye on today is obviously the SPY, AMC, obviously some of the biotech plays, so Pfizer, Moderna, NVAX, some of those. And then we're going to be watching TLT so we can see the bond moves right as they're happening. Because remember yesterday when we were watching what was going on, TLT would start to go, it would lead the SPY, and then the SPY would start to come down. So if we start to see TLT take off, we're going to start to see a little bit more fear in the market, and that could lead us into some decent trades. So, but how's everybody doing today? We doing all right? Aria, what's going on, Aria? How you doing? Ken Grifton, here you go. We are the regulators when no one else steps up. We do. Apes together strong. Hold the line. We ain't selling. Nuh-uh. No, we're not. Eric, what's going on, man? I'm not selling. Next week we'll be in full-fledged squeeze for AMC. I'm telling you. There you go, Eric. Good morning, says Barney. What's going on, people? All righty. Let's do a quick Ortex update. I think a lot of people are going to be very, very interested at the Ortex data. Here it starts. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so right now we have utilization at 76.32. It's coming back up. Return shares right now, 0. Borrowed shares, 615,000. So the estimated short interest popped a little bit to 16.8. Utilization going up, good sign. Remember when we were going over that research report a while ago from a professor at Notre Dame, that when there's a utilization over 75% in any given security, that there's a 1 in 26 chance every single day, or about once in every 26 days, there's a forced share recall. Now, with AMC and all these other stocks, it's going to be a little bit different, and we don't know for sure if the utilization is actually 76. It's probably a little bit higher. But then when we look at days to cover as of Wednesday, so yesterday, popped up to 1.95. So the days to cover is increasing. So here's the other thing. When people were talking yesterday that the price was coming down, that we want that the shorts may start covering. Well, if they do, since the days to cover is stepping up, getting to such a high level, and there's such low volume on AMC recently, if they just pump 5 million shares, 10 million shares that they're short into the market, and that's all buying volume, the price is going to just explode when they do that. Wall Street Viking, what's up, man? Good to see you in here. Thanks so much for the super. F it, I shorted the VIX. Now is a great time to build the December and January gamma ramp for AMC, NFA. You do you. Yeah, I mean the December isn't. I'm not really focused on the December. I just the January one is already dirty. Like you can't like there's not much you can do to change it. We can take a look at it right now. Like we can take a look at December 1st, and there's nothing too crazy at these in the money contracts. Like, yeah, there's 74,000 at this 145 and there's 20,000 at 60. But in order for us to really put any pressure on these market makers or delta hedging, we'd like retail and institutions would have to put in the buying volume or shorts covering to get the price up to those levels to get that turbocharged buying volume. But when we come to January, well, we have 19,000 at 10. We've got 25,000 at 20, 10,000 at 22, 4,000 at 25. Where is it? 40. There's 52,000. We could easily run back up to 40. So there's a decent gamma ramp already here at this January. And with where the price is now, we could easily see a heavy concentration come in after this December monthly expires. So after December 17th, we could see a lot of contracts start to come in at this mid to upper 30 range, which would put even more pressure on these institutions if we were to start to get going. Because remember, we already have so many contracts in the money right now. Oh, what is this little candle I'm seeing right here? Also, what's happening here? I go to the option chain real quick and everything decides to freak out on me. Awesome. So what do we want? Pfizer over here, SPY down here, DLT down here. All right, people. Yeah, also, if you guys don't mind just dropping some likes on the stream, it just helps get some more people in here, gets this stream out to some more people on YouTube. So thank you guys to those of you who have already done that and who are going to. It helps out a lot. Let's see. All right, TLT is green. SPY could move into the red. Let's see what happens. Let's take a look at what the 10-year is actually at. You're using an ad blocker. Yeah, of course, CNBC. Of course I am, especially on your site. 10-year coming down a little bit. I mean, I might get a couple TLT calls just for funsies. Good morning. Hoping for a green day today. Me too, Kev. I'm hoping to. Wall Street Viking, man. Thank you so much for all these supers. I really appreciate it, man. This time of year is magical because you have a December quarterly followed by the January yearly. Yup. Looking back at GME, AMC, SPRT, and others, the quads always come into play on the gamma squeeze. I believe a lot of squeezes to come. I would agree. When you look at the quarterly, we've seen AMC run and GME run almost every time around these quarterly options expiration periods, and it always lines up on the option chain that there's some crazy open interest, or unusually high open interest. But then we have January. So typically, like right now, when we look at October and November, we didn't see anything crazy. But think of if October and November were like two back-to-back Junes in terms of what's on the options chain. It's like, well, you can't really hide. And after January, remember the lowest strike is going to step up to 20 going into July. So if you can't guarantee the counterparty to some of these transactions, these options trades, you're going to have a lot harder of a time trying to hide your short interest on a short time frame. Good morning, STV. Just popping in to say hi and drop a like. Great to see you on Trade Spotting last night. Kim, thank you. I love Trade Spotting. I wanna play a couple of there's a couple of Trade Spotting clips that I listen to sometimes. They're just awesome. I sent one to Pushin last night. I don't know if Pushin's in here, but whew, it was pretty nuts. They don't deliver contracts anyway. What does it matter? Because they have to hedge them. Doesn't matter if they actually have if people are exercising. They still have to delta hedge, or they should delta hedge. All right, let's see what we got here. AMC 29.12. Let's pull up GME a little bit. Pfizer down. We can check the biotech later. I kind of want to leave GameStop up. How's Prague doing? GME up 0.92. What's Prague up to today? Ooh, Prague had an absolutely dirty day yesterday, down 13%, but it is up 3.68% in the pre-market. Prague's Ortex is probably going to freak out again and get back to those crazy levels, especially with what we're seeing across the market on a lot of these like squeeze plays. We could easily see a lot of these Ortex numbers start to really come back into retail or long's favor. So why so many FTDs? Well, there's not right now, but in June, remember the amount of contracts that went in the money and the amount of people that were able to exercise them, because think about it, they only had to pay $1,500 to exercise. Now it steps up to like 4,000. Like if we were to run to 40, it would be 4,000. 50 would be 5,000. Like that's harder to exercise a lot of these contracts. But if you had like an $8 strike, $800, a lot of people can do that. So when these institutions are getting exercise, it's going to be a lot harder for them to deliver those shares. So that's why we saw the FTDs really spike, and it correlates to exactly with what we were seeing in the price action. Where is it? Right here. June 7th, FTD spike all the way up to 5.4 million. And those are cumulative numbers of FTDs. What YouTuber not in or in the AMC game do you think is the best at scouting DD? It depends. I think everybody has their own niche. Like everybody kind of has their own thing that they go for. I feel like I do like a little bit of everything. And then like everybody has like their own little section of DD that they like to do. Um, Good morning, STV, from my log home near Mount Washington, New Hampshire, where there's more wildlife than people. That's kind of wild. That's kind of nuts. Let's see. All right. SPY is making a move back up here. Let's see. What did bond yields just do? Bond yields bounced a little bit. All right. All right. Here we go. Let's have a good day today, people. Also, here's the thing. I think again in the afternoon today, there's gonna be a little gap in who's streaming. The problem is that I'm gonna try to come on, but I have a class that ends at 3:15. And I usually would just skip it and come stream, but I have to present something at the end of the class. So I'm kind of screwed. I'll see if I can get back by 3:30. I don't know. We're gonna see what happens. Maybe I might schedule a stream for 3:30 and see what happens. And try to get back for it. And just skip my other class because I don't. If stuff starts to freak out, I want everybody to have somewhere to go. So we'll see. Morning VIX, what do you think of the high open interest of the $40 call in January? Will that cause a nice green candle? It could. It could if it gets close enough to the money and they need to hedge it. Remember, what we've seen this week is like a double sell. So we've seen the unhedging of the calls, meaning that if they were already previously hedging these calls, they had to put on like a long position. So they had to buy. And when those contracts run out of the money, well, you don't need those shares to hedge anymore. So then you would sell. Now, if puts are also running in the money, well, you already have the sell orders in the selling into the market from the unhedging of the calls, but then you have puts running in the money. How do you hedge puts? You short. So it can easily go in the other direction where we see a double buy. So we'll see the buy to close those short-term hedges for the short position. So buy over here, and then the calls run back in the money. So then we're seeing more buying over there. So that's kind of what we're waiting on. AMC getting a little bit of a pop right now, up 2.7% in the pre-market at 29.30. Now it's 2.56%, getting a little bit of volatility. We've got 33 minutes till the market opens. Let's go, people. Yesterday, if you guys saw what I was holding in terms of SPY puts and you saw where I sold, you would be like, hey, VIX, you're an absolute idiot. But at the same time, I still did all right. I had 2 of the 460s at one point, and you can see right now, SPY's at 450 or 451. And then at another point, I took a bigger YOLO position, and I had, I think, the 459s, 458, something like that. So the whole me trading thing, it's like I can't like, especially with short time to expiration stuff, I keep having a problem holding stuff. Like the amount of money that I've left on the table is definitely like a lot of money recently, which is bad, but it's also like you don't go broke taking profits when you're trading. So it's better than being red on the trades. AMC 29.30. What's GME doing? GME 0.92 at 181.50. SPY trying to make a move back up. I tweaked the SPY strategy a little bit yesterday. And I like it a lot better. I really do like it. Crazy to think so many people in this chat will be millionaires soon. Collective Risk says no skipping school. Collective Risk, that's what I do. Also, guys, I'm gonna have to end the stream a little bit early today at 10. So we're gonna cut it at 10:30 because I have this 2-hour biology lab at 11. That Thursdays for me awful. They're so terrible. I have 2-hour biology lab, and then I have 2 classes in the afternoon that I usually don't go to, but today I have to, which kind of stinks. But you know, you got to do what you got to do, right? Down 250K on AMC yesterday. No worries. We got this. We do. Matt's synthetic girlfriend. How you doing? I feel like I have a synthetic girlfriend. We should put up an STV synthetic girlfriend. No, we can't say that. We can't. I was gonna say something else. We can't say that. Let's see. AMC 29.21. SPY's up a little bit right now. This is all right. So market open. There's lots of uncertainty. We're gonna see SPY start to whipsaw around. Now, the thing is that it's not a 0 data expiration day, so I would typically not really look a whole lot at SPY, just because if you get a big move, yeah, you can make some money, but it's not gonna be as much. So the SPY strategy that we tweaked a little bit was we see all these moving averages right here. We see I have the 50, the 100, the 200, and the VWAP. Now, when SPY opens, it usually trades in between these averages for a little while. And it'll bounce around in those ranges and use them a little bit intraday on the 1 minute as support and resistance. So when I'm looking at the other indicators, the MACD and the super trend, well, I might get a buy signal from those, but if it's still in these ranges, it may not get the momentum that it needs. So what I've added, I also have the 200 EMA on the other chart. So take the buy orders when it's the buy alerts when it's above the 200, take the sells when it's below the 200. But when I was looking at what was going on here and over the last couple of days, if it breaks above or below whatever the range is that these moving averages are setting up, that it basically sets it free. There's no like not like resistance, but like there's no like choppiness where it could like hit one of these averages, bounce right back down, and you get a false alert, and now you're screwed. So that I think is going to be something that I add to the SPY trading strategy that I really like. If you have AMC shares, even one, you will be rich. There you go, Eric. STV, what's the data on Ortex looking like? STV synthetic girlfriend is a dirty tube sock. Thanks, TMI's avocado. I appreciate it. Do you see that weird long candle on the 1 minute? Yeah, this one where it jumped to 29.76. Yeah, I see that one. Let's see. The Ortex data, we can pop it back up. We're seeing utilization step up a little bit. Also, guys, I think I fixed my computer. I deleted a bunch of stuff and then I just shut it down and turned it back on because yesterday when we had a bunch of people in here, we kept getting that rainbow circle on the screen and everything was lagging out. And that was like the perfect wrong time for things to be lagging out. But I think we got it now. So estimated short interest, 16.8%. Cost to borrow stepped up a tiny bit. But if we start to see utilization come back up, we're going to see the cost to borrow start to go up as well. Because when you think about like a market, if there's less of something to loan out or less of if there's scarcity of any good, the cost for that good will go up. And when you look, what is the cost for any of these shares? Well, it's the cost to borrow. So we could start to see the cost to borrow start to step up over the next 2 days. I would expect to see some of these Ortex numbers freak out a little bit. So I would say utilization's going back above 80. I would say estimated short interest is going back above 17. But let's see what happens. Hey VIX, how's it going, man? Do we think this low price might tempt some shorts to cover? This is okay. Yeah, so it could tempt some of them to, but at the same time, if they do, since we've seen such low volume on AMC recently, if they do, it's just gonna shove in buying volume and it could set off. Here's the thing: what we've seen, well, going back to like thinking about the price action. Well, we've seen that double sell in terms of unhedging calls and hedging puts. Now, if the shorts come in and they're like, yeah, 28, whatever, 29.30, whatever, we're at 29.24, they're like, yeah, this is a good spot to start covering. Well, that could bump us up to 33 maybe, because then we're going to see buyers start to come in. People are going to be buying the rip. And then we're going to see the market makers maybe come in with the double buy. So that's 1, 2, 3 sources of buying volume. And then maybe even FOMO comes in. So we're in a very interesting spot right now. If you look at the RSI on the year to date, we're at the lowest point we've ever been. So on the daily chart on the year to date, the AMC RSI is 27.27. We are very oversold. The last time we crossed on the oversold, actually, yeah. So the lowest it's been since, when is this? The 5th at, what is it? 25.92 before the massive run from 2 to 25. So very, very oversold right now. Oh, look at all these people in here today. How are we doing, everybody? Welcome to everybody that's coming in now for these morning streams. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it. If you guys don't mind just dropping some likes on the stream, it just helps us even more get this recommended to more people on YouTube. We're going to be having a fun day today. SPY coming down a little bit, TLT coming up. So when TLT comes up, it's basically saying that the 10-year treasury is coming down. And that signals a little bit of fear because people are going from out of equities into bonds, which the bonds are going to pay 1.4, inflation's at 1.6. You're an absolute dummy. But at the same time, people are going to do what big money's going to do what they're going to do. So this is why we're watching TLT, because if we look at this, SPY TLT starts to go, SPY comes down. It's very good at letting us know what's going to happen. And yesterday when we saw that new variant start to pop up, we just saw TLT start to go. That's when I got into the second SPY trade of the day. But let's see. I mean, if you guys remember yesterday, we basically almost top ticked those apples. That was ridiculous. I was like, I'll start taking them right now. So, I mean, the trading yesterday, great. The unrealized P&L, really bad. But AMC 2932 up 2.63, not doing so bad right now. GME up 0.92 at 181.50. And we have about 24 minutes till the market opens. How are we all doing today? Can you explain RSI in more detail? So it's the relative strength index. So if we see the RSI go up to 70, it's signaling overbought. And if we see it come down to 30, it's oversold. So it's a little bit of like, it's just telling you, like if a stock is currently oversold or overbought. But it's not the end all be all. Like I don't use RSI a whole lot because it can just fluctuate around all the time. It's a good way to look at like on a longer time frame. Like, okay, what could we like where is the stock at in terms of what are the buyers doing right now? What are the buyers and sellers doing? The other thing is, remember we were talking about this week how fundamental analysis, the way that a lot of these institutions are doing it right now is just stupid, is just dumb. They're like PE ratio, debt, like it's just not how it works anymore. I was listening to a trade spotting stream last night, and he made a very interesting point. He was like, when you're thinking about fundamental versus technical traders, if you see on the chart the fundamentals of the company are the worst at the time, it could be the the best time to buy on the chart, and the technicals are saying buy. It's in the short term. It's like a weird dynamic that we have here. Like I know people that are like, oh, I want to buy Alibaba, and I'm like, okay, what? Why? That it's just there's a lot of all right. SPY just went red. All right, this is going to be another volatile day. Let's see what happens, everybody. The 10-year is at 1.417. It is down 0.017 today. It is coming down, and that would suggest that actually, what's QQQ doing? Because QQQ would get hit the hardest off of this. All right. Let's see. We might start to mess around here. I wish I could have more charts up here. More charts, more profits, right? I feel like it would just confuse me. Like sometimes I see like people's charts and how they like have their like technical setup and what they're looking at, and I'm like, how do you even look at this? Ducks for Matt. Duck gang, prog short interest. Yeah, let's do it. Is Matt not here today? STV's synthetic girlfriend. That's funny. Here we go. All right, prog. Utilization 99.84. Cost to borrow pretty high. Estimated short interest 9.5. I would expect that to get above 10. Percentage of the free float on. Okay, here's the thing. This is kind of BS. Percentage of the free float on loan is 20.28, but the short interest is 9.1. All right. Also, guys, wow, I really wish I did not have to go to class today and I could hang out with you guys all day. This is annoying. Yeah, let's do it while we can. All right, AMC Oh, see, here we go. We just got the short interest update on AMC back above 17.11% short interest on AMC. So we're seeing 0 shares returned today with 2.28 million borrowed. So we are going to see those Ortex numbers start to step up. SPY coming back up a little bit. TLT hanging out around the highs. Let's see. Gonna do another SPY play. It depends. Take a sick day. I can't. I wish I could. I wish I could. I mean, I have to. Yeah, I'm kind of screwed. I can come on probably at 3:30. Do the last half hour and then a little bit into after hours. I think that's what we're gonna try and do. Shoot, I wish I was presenting at the beginning of class too, because then I could just be like, "Hey, man," because the professor that I'm going to class with is like the only one that kind of knows what I'm doing. So we could get that going. All right, SPY getting a little pop, came back into the green. GME now red, down 0.18. It's flickering around. Low volume in the pre-market. We're seeing a lot of orders come in. The volume on GME right now, 11,000. AMC up 1.93 at 29.14. Let's do this thing. If AMC moons, you can skip class. Yeah. Yeah. And then going off the are you going to do another SPY play? It depends. It depends on what happens. Honestly, the problem is that I can't be on my phone for 2 hours. So if I have to do a SPY play, it's going to be quick in and out, and the movement isn't going to hit as much because it's not a 0 day to expiration day. So yeah, we'll see. I mean, maybe I'll mess around. The cash balance right now is looking really good. I've been doing decent. I could have done way better recently, but I mean, still learning, still getting there. SVP go to class because I believe this is just paper hand selling because they need Xmas give money. Nah, I don't think so. Not going to be able to focus on class today, homie. Yeah, no chance. Oh, what do you think about GrabSpac? Is that the AGC merger? I think that might be the AGC merger. I haven't looked a whole lot into it, but with regulation, most likely not regulation, but like deregulation coming in the future, most likely those types of companies, those smoky companies, probably going to do all right. They're probably going to do decent. But who knows? They're very, very volatile in the short term. We see them rip, and then we also see them tank. So those are going to be very, very risky investments. AMC 2907. Let's see. SPY. Barely green. TLT coming down. 10-year coming up. No, it's not. Interesting. SPY calls or puts for your potential play. Lil Will, it depends. It depends on what I see. So right now with pre-market trading, you can't pick a direction at all. If I were to say like what could most likely happen today, I think it's gonna go like pretty flat. That's kind of what I'm thinking because like recently what happened? Well, we saw overreaction Friday. We saw bounce back, overreaction, bounce back, overreaction. But today, we haven't really seen the news that's going to be like, oh, yeah, it's perfectly fine. I haven't seen anything like that yet. I mean, let me check the news feed right here. Yellen said, nope, shut up, Yellen. Yellen, stop making comments, please. Oil is down. Yellen says, hopefully pandemic will not completely stifle economic activity. Yellen says, Omicron variant shows pandemic could be with us for some time. That's the opposite of what JP Morgan said. Okay, also, here's the thing. This is kind of funny. All of a sudden, we see like we see some of these like investment banks just like becoming doctors. They were like, "Oh yeah, like the new variant is showing signs that the pandemic's almost over by the way that it's reacting." And it's like, "Okay, JP Morgan, why don't you just go crunch your numbers and stop and let the doctors talk?" Like all right, SPY flat, AMC 2912. Yeah, TLT's got some low volume too. I'm just watching to see what I mean, we're just going to see what happens in the market open. 15 minutes after, we're probably going to see if it breaks above or below these moving averages once the market opens and picks a direction, then we might make a play, but I'm only going to do something if the indicators all line up and make sense. What's DWAC doing? That's a good question. DWAC is up 11 in the pre-market right now, but it is coming down. It reached a pre-market high of 59.39. Oh my god. That is a rip on DWAC. DWAC and Fun are related too, yeah? I'm pretty sure Fun and DWAC are kind of in the same boat. Yeah, Fun's up 12. I don't have any position in DWAC or Fun. I don't. I do have a tiny prog position though in long time to expiration calls. So they're far away. So I'm just holding those, hoping we get a big bump. SPY coming up. Here we go. Here we go. Because the doctors have no idea what they're doing either. I mean, I guess nobody knows because they're like, oh, variant, we're going to just make a bunch of statements right away about something that we haven't even really researched yet. Like, it's crazy. And then the market's going to freak out. But you know what you can do then? SPY puts. How could we know if large institutions sell off before 13Fs? We won't unless they're unless there's like an arc that's gonna like buy and sell it, and they're gonna tell you on their daily trade notifications. Then no, we're not gonna know. All right, TLT coming down, SPY coming up. Let's see. GME trying to make that move back up, flat on the pre-market right now. AMC 20, yeah, flickering. It's up 2%. We did cross 30 in the after-hours trading yesterday, so buyers were stepping in. And remember, after-hours trading is usually not a lot of retail. So that's going to be a lot of institutions coming in, waiting for everything to settle down during the day, and then executing a lot of buy orders after the market closes. If SPY goes up, AMC and GME will go down because negative beta, correct? Not necessarily. So negative beta is a backward-looking metric. So it has to do with it's the covariance between the S&P returns and the stock return divided by the variance of, I believe, the market return. It's either the variance of the market returns or the variance of the individual stocks returns in the denominator. I forget exactly which one it is. But it's just a backward looking metric. So you're only going to be able to look at what's happened in the past, and you can't necessarily use it to guarantee or predict what's going to happen in the future. The beta on AMC on the 1 year, I've seen it negative. I've seen it significantly negative on some numbers, but the 5-year beta, which is going to have more data, is positive. Where is this AMC squeeze mentioned months ago? Duncitron. Here's the thing. Nobody knows when it's going to happen. And two, we've seen a big run up in January, a big run up in June, and we are looking for that next big run up to see what happens. Because I've said this in the past that I think kind of that we're 1 or 2 June or January like events away from the top getting blown off and this whole thing getting out of control. Is it going to be the next one? It could be, but who knows? It depends. It depends on the aggressiveness of the price action that we see and what the shorts need to do with their positions. All right, let's see. AMC 28.94. Thanks, VIX. Anytime, Henry. Thanks for addressing my comment. Anytime, Duncitron. Good morning, SCV. What's up, Amanda? How you doing? Shout out to all the members of the channel and everybody that supports. You guys are awesome. Thank you. People love to hide behind the negative beta so much. It's an indicator of past performance, not a magic stick that will bring the stock up if everything crashes. Evil JP, 100%. 100% you are correct. It's much milder than any of the other variants. Yeah, that's not going to get me into YouTube trouble, I don't think. I was cursing yesterday. I feel like YouTube's going to hate me for that, but nah, I don't really care. All right. Love this channel. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be watching a lot. See, the thing is that when we see volatility, I'll just go right to SPY. Like, because the thing is that SPY is going to have 3 expiration dates a week. So if you can catch the direction in a day, the gains are just like insane. It's like trading on a Friday every like 3 times a week or 2 other times a week. It's fun. But the thing is that with more potential for return, there's more risk. So that's why I cut these really quick, or I try to make them free and then let them run for a while and then cut them, because you never know what's going to happen really. Like, especially with where things are at with taper inflation variant, all of a sudden somebody could come out like the WHO or Fauci or anybody could come and be like, yeah, it's perfectly fine. And then the market just goes whoop, rips. But right before that, we could be having a big sell off. So you never really know. So you got to be careful with a lot of this stuff. Variant or this season's flu? I don't know. Don't forget to hit the like button on the way in. Thanks, Trey's mustache. I appreciate it, man. Prog calls 12, 17, 5.5. Enough time? No. I mean, could Prague rip to 6 in the next 2 days? Yeah, but 12-17 is 15 days away and less in terms of trading days. So when you think about the December, we're already at the second day of December. So my contracts, I think are I don't know the exact date, but they're well into 2022. With those types of plays, like with AMC, Prague, I like to get a lot of time on those contracts because if it rips with a lot of time to expiration, you'll get the time premium. You'll get the intrinsic value, you'll get the implied volatility boost, and you'll still have a lot of time to kind of figure out what you want to do with your position. So that's why I like to get a little bit of time. Will you make a little bit less in terms of a percentage gain if you're paying a little bit of a premium for that time? Yeah, you might, but it's a little bit safer. Let's see. When does debt ceiling BS come back into play? I would say next week. So that's going to be the next BS stuff that we got to deal with. But they're gonna have to. They're this time. They're probably gonna have to do some reconciliation, which Democrats have basically don't want to do because they have to give specific numbers and like a plan, which they don't necessarily want to do. They just want to like extend it. All right, TLT coming up, SPY coming down. We got 9 minutes till the market opens. Let's see what happens, everybody. Why is there no Weeble in the UK? I don't know. Should I go into next year? Caleb, I can't give you direct investment advice. You just got to be comfortable. Here's the thing you got to think about when you're trading options. If you're going to put in an amount of money into an options trade, you have to think about it in two ways. One, do you want to put in an amount of money that you are fully willing to lose? Then you can pretty much trade on any time. Any time. Doesn't matter. If you're fully willing to lose the amount of money you're putting into a trade, then you're fine. Or you can put like a stop loss or a mental stop. Usually with options, you're probably going to have like a mental stop and watch it all the time to be like, if I lose 20%, I'm out. If I lose 30%, I'm out. Because with options, you could randomly see big price fluctuations and the bid ask will just shift really quick and your order is not going to get hit. So, especially with Prague, the option trade could be a little bit more liquid on a day-to-day basis, but you got to ask yourself those questions. I can't answer it for you because I don't know your risk tolerance. I'm not a financial advisor. I can't give you investment advice, but those are the types of things that I would think about when I'm entering a trade. Am I willing to lose the amount of money that I'm putting into this trade? Or am I willing to lose what I'm putting my mental stop loss at? The VIX is shooting up again. Yeah. What's UVXY doing? I mean, UVXY is down 5. What's VXX? I think this is the one that's not delisted. Down 3. I just type in VIX. I hate this. Why are you doing this to me? Well, every single time I click something, sometimes it freaks out my entire thing. All right, now we're back. What did we want up here, Jimmy? Thank you very much. Anytime, guys. Listening to this 20-something-year-old kid about the market is very impressive. I'm 22. Yeah, I mean, I've kind of been learning about it since I was like 14, and then over the last couple of years, I really started to get into it more. I gotta ask for permission to tell like my exact story, but it's interesting. I think you guys would like it. It would be cool. It'd be weird. You guys would be like, oh, interesting, but I gotta see if I can do it. I mean, I'm pretty sure I could just do it now because there's no like we were talking about this yesterday. Like, remember, I technically was not like legally allowed to have to trade and do stuff unless it was at this like specific spot. Until I was like 21 ish. So when I bought AMD at 18, I was just like, I gotta leave it there. I can't do much with it. 22, get it right. I'm just kidding. The VIX is shooting up again. Shocked me for a second. Ken Grifton. There you go. Natsuka says, "Thank you so much for the super. What's my name?" I'm pretty sure it's Frank. I'm like pretty sure it's Frank. It's Frank, right? It's like Frank or Fred. I know I'm close. Thank you so much for the super, but I'm pretty sure it's Frank or Fred. Because I know that's your girlfriend's account. I do remember. So you were a trust fund baby? No. 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 I do know a lot of people with trust funds though. I think I've told this to you guys on stream a couple of times, but at one time I like knew of like a direct descendant of the Rothschild family, and like a couple of other like the owner of the Giants' daughter. There are a couple of people that like I've come into contact with. I'm like, oh, these people are different. Um, the other thing though is I used to caddy. So I started working when I was 14. So what I would do is I would wake up. All right, so we got 5 minutes. We'll do a little bit of a story time. Frank, yes, got it. Okay, so I started working when I was 14 and I was caddying at this golf club. So I'd have to wake up at 5 in the morning as a 14-year-old, and then go to try to put my name on this list. And when you go, there's no guarantee that you're gonna go out and make any money. Like you have to get lucky. But when we were out there, the whole thing, the whole experience there makes me never, ever, 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 ever want to join a country club ever in my life. Just ever. Way that people would act at this place, I was like, you people are awful. I'm like, you guys are the worst type of people that I've ever come into contact with. Like, why are you throwing golf clubs at a 14-year-old on a Sunday at like 7 in the morning? Why are you doing this? Yeah, I've had lots of golf clubs thrown at me. People getting really angry on the golf course when I was working for them. It's not fun. But the thing is, though, is that when I was 14 and I would go out with 2 bags and I would make $120, I was like, "I'm rich." It was awesome. I was like, "This is crazy." Did you tell them to use the wrong club again? No. Old money is it wasn't old. It wasn't old money. They weren't even. This is the thing. This is the one thing that I always was like, "Why are you acting like this?" Because none of these people, everybody would like, this is how I kind of hope people aren't if they ever get really, really like have a lot of money. Everybody thought that they were like Elon freaking Musk, and they were really just some dude with a job at a golf club. So I was like, why? I was like, what are you doing? You didn't do anything. You literally are just like a average person. Stop acting like this. Hey, finally in HD. Yeah, we got it going now. We're gonna get this stream on a very, what do you call it? Did you tell me you said wrong club? Nah. Morning Vix. What's up, Justin? How you doing? No country club, but we have to play golf when the Moas is over. 100%. I mean, I'll go, but I'm just not gonna interact with a lot of people because they're just gonna be like, "Oh, what do you do?" I'm gonna say, and they're gonna be like, also, here's the other thing. This is funny. I think you guys will like this. We got 2 minutes and then we'll put it back on serious mode. Anytime that I say to anybody what I like do on YouTube and stuff, you know what they say? They say, one, you should go work for a hedge fund. And I'm like, you're kind of missing the point. And two, they say you should like start your show like Kramer and be like Kramer. And I'm like, oh my God, everybody's just missing the entire point. Let's see. Buckhoss, thank you so much for the super. I think DWAC will run today. It could with that news. All right, GME's getting a little bit of a pop. AMC at 29.30. Here we go. SPY, really flat. SPY's going to be whippy when the market opens. Golf is for bad people. I used to be nasty. Like I used to be really, really nasty at golf. I think my handicap was like 4.5. But my longest drive ever was like 385. All right, here we go. 1 minute till market opens. AMC 29.36, up 2.8. TLT is looking like it wants to go up. All right, GME getting a pop here, up 2.59. Really getting some movement here. 185. Some buy orders are coming in on GME. Here we go, people. Let's see. Let's get AMC back above 30, and then let's see where we can take it from there. That's going to be interesting. 385, that is no joke. Yeah. Yeah, it was a big one. Golf is for bad people. Are you calling me a bad person? Golfers are too lazy to fish. I love fishing. Um, Bad people have good times too. All right, ding, ding, ding. Market open. GME. Let's see. All right, let's see what the SPY's doing. SPY's selling off a little bit. TLT no volume right now. AMC 29. It's really gonna be whippy. Let's see what happens here, everybody. Ding, ding, ding. Here we go. Shorts haven't covered 100%. Got 10K in AMC for AMC today. Let's see how I spread it. Brainwash 8. There you go, my man. There you go. All right. All right. TLT coming down. SPY might come back up a little bit. What's the 10-year doing? Okay, fine. Don't move 10-year. Or don't refresh on my screen. What the? All right. 10 years hanging out at the lows at 1.416. Let's see what happens. All righty. AMC at 29.18 of 20. Yeah, it's really flickering around right now. 2.3 million in volume. GME coming down a little bit. 183.13. Yeah. So TLT coming down, popped up the SPY. The SPY's up 0.22 right now. Remember, it's gonna hang out within these ranges of these different averages. So we got VWAP, the 50 MA, the 100, and the 200. So if we see it break up out of that range with a little bit of momentum and volume, and then the super trend and MACD also tell us something's going to happen, maybe I'll take a SPY trade. But because I have to do all sorts of other schoolwork today and be a college student, which I really don't like doing most of the time, I probably won't be able to trade that much today. But tomorrow we're going to be able to really go for it. So let's see. AMC up about 1.9 right now. What's TLT doing? Nothing really. Let's check Pfizer and any of these other biotech plays that I was looking at. Pfizer coming up right now. So Pfizer was pretty red in the pre-market, and it's ripped $1 since the market opened. Interesting. So Pfizer's, I'm going to be watching Pfizer today. Another 24 bought. There you go. SB explained the last few weeks in a way that makes it positive. I mean, you can't really like it's not fun. This is not fun price action that we've been seeing. But the thing is that they're hitting it really hard because they've gotten like that green light to be able to market weakness. They can hit stuff that is it that they see that shows weakness. Now, AMC really is not showing has not shown a lot of weakness. It's just they know what they can that they can start to push the price down once it starts going into a direction. And with the amount of options that are on the chain, almost all of the time, it's gonna be some nuts. They can do some wild stuff with it. Let's see. Anthony, thank you so much for the super. Thank you to all you guys who do that. You guys don't have to do that if you don't want to. But Anthony, thank you so much. As for me, I'm gonna continue to do one share Fridays. Keep up the good work, my dude. Anthony, thank you. I like to buy at the end of the day after the hedgies have beat the crap out of it. Always have some always save some dry powder. There we go. Oh, good morning, Sam. How you doing? Hey man, maybe a stupid question, but would you think it's good to hold the S&P 500 ETF long term? Absolutely. I mean, the thing is that the most fund managers struggle every single year to beat the S&P. Some of the reasons for that is they have so much capital to deploy, so it's very, very difficult to get in and out and find opportunities that can basically accept that type of capital going into it. But if you just want that, the average, I believe, is around 10-12% a year, and then a little bit of a dividend on it. So you'll double your money in 7 years, I believe, is the number. I think that's what it is. AMC popping back up right now, 29.40. Having some buyers step in here. SPY again, just hanging out in these ranges right here. I don't know if I'm kind of expecting a little bit more of a flat day on SPY unless there's news that comes out. AMC really getting some boom candles here, looking to push that 30. Here we go. Let's pull back up GME, see what we're looking at over here. GME 183.08, AMC 29 in that 29.70 range. Now it's in the 29.6. It's really flickering around today. What's your take on ARK funds? I like them. The only problem is that Kathy is literally just YOLOing on Tesla most of the time. So if Tesla does well, you're gonna do well. I mean, more power to her. All right, we just crossed 30. Here we go. 30.03. Let's go. Let's go. Here we go. Drop some rockets down in the chat, everybody. We're back above 30. Remember, these dips below 30 that we've seen in the past, we've seen it once in, I think it was Q3. It was very, very short-lived. But again, with the way that the overall market is behaving right now, we easily could see it drop back down below. But this is a very, very good thing to see that the buyers are really stepping in right now and buying up this dip from yesterday. We're at the day high right now is 30.40, 30.41. We are getting going here, people. Here we go. I like VU over SPY long term. VU has lower expense ratio. Yeah. There's VU. There's a couple of other Vanguard ones, I believe. VU, yeah, those are Vanguard ones, I think. All right, SPY coming down. So SPY is now out of this range. MACD says it's coming down. What's the super trend saying? It's about to hit sell, but it's still really early. In my opinion, I'm not doing anything with SPY right now. AMC new day high 30.49, 30.54. Here we go, up 7% right now. Absolutely ripping. GME at 186.02, getting some boom boom candles as well. TLT settling down. And then SPY trying to get a little, see, SPY really just hanging out in this range. But AMC, new day highs, 30.74. It just keeps going. Here we go, people. Here we go. Glad to join you for coffee this morning. Hit the like button. Betty White, I appreciate it. Thank you. Good morning, SUV. Could you tell me what would happen when a Chinese listed company stock gets delisted? DD, would I have to sell? Honestly, the position might just go to zero, or it might go to OTC, no volume, and then the position is going to significantly drop. SPY is getting some action here. Hold on. Let's see. Any news coming out through the let's see. 15 minutes ago, Yellen says money market system failed the test, remain a risk. Next OPEC meeting, January 4th. So OPEC meeting closed. Let's see what AMC's at right now. New day highs at 30.86. GME 186.50. Let's see if AMC can get back above 31. We were looking for that yesterday right before we saw the big flush sell-off going into the end of the day. If we could get a GME back above 200, AMC back above 31, 32, maybe even 34, if we really get going, get some buyers coming in. But let's see. SPY is having a decent time right now. And again, right here, what we're looking at, what I was explaining before, is TLT is selling off with these bonds right now. I would take a guess and say the 10 years bouncing a little bit, but SPY is bouncing off of this. So AMC is really looking to push those highs right now. Here we go. Did you ever figure out how many people were watching during yesterday's stream? It was 2,103. That was the most amount of people that I've ever had, which was pretty cool. So thank you guys. That was really cool. All right, AMC now. Wow. All right, we've crossed 31. New day's highs at 30.22. This is awesome right now. See? Okay, so yesterday when we were streaming, there were a lot of people that were buying the dip in the 27s. If you bought the dip in the 27s, and let's say you bought 100 shares, you're already up $400. Good job. Anybody that's buying the dip right now, great job. SPY is having a decent time right now. TLT is really starting to come down. That is a good sign. The fear and uncertainty seems to be leaving in this short time frame. But let's see what ends up happening. AMC coming back down a little bit. If you guys don't mind, just dropping some likes on the stream. Let's get some more people in here. Watch these boom boom candles on AMC go off. Couldn't buy the dip yesterday. You already know why. Because you already bought the dip. Congrats, man. You deserve it. Thank you, Cav. I appreciate it. House reached deal on spending through February. No, they didn't. Hold on. Did they just kick the debt ceiling can down the road again? Yeah, but that might have to go through the Senate too. Where is that? Zero hedge. I mean, I'm looking at zero hedge. House reaches deal to avoid government shutdown until February. Hold on. All right, this could be really, really big. House Democrats have reached a spending deal to fund the government through February 18th, and yet another can kick that avoids a shutdown on Friday at midnight. House up. Wow. Wow. Here we go. All right, prepare for a little bit of bullish action, everybody, in the overall market. Hold on. Agreement has been reached on continuing resolution and it will be filed at 8 a.m. ahead of House consideration later today. To build pressure for an omnibus, the CR includes virtually no changes to existing funding or policy anomalies. However, Democrats prevailed, including, okay, I'm not going to read that word. Let's see, hold on. The stopgap measure puts agencies in autopilot, freezing in place program funding levels and forbidding new contracts with a few exceptions. 7 billion being to fund aid to Middle Eastern countries. McConnell says, I think we're going to be okay. The new stopgap bill is required because Congress was unsuccessful in passing any of the 12 annual appropriation bills required to keep the lights on. All right. Very, very interesting here. Markets reacting off that a little bit. We're getting a little bit of pop. So that's why we're seeing, what did yields do? Yeah, yields are coming back up. That's good. I mean, that's very solid. GME at 184.50, AMC at 30.20, getting a little bit of selling volume right here. SPY's up 0.64. I mean, let me look at here really quick. This could be what's the low here? 450. Jeez. I mean, if you can bottom and top tick SPY, you're going to be rich. Can you do it all the time? Absolutely not. I know Geo did it yesterday. SPY calls, maybe not, because there's still a lot of uncertainty. I'm trading SPY. It's term news or technicals, because when you go a little bit further out, since so many expiration dates, it's going to be more expensive. So if we would do that, I would just trade something else like an Apple or something else that makes up a lot of the S&P. Let's see how Apple's doing today. Apple's getting hit. Remember, we had those, or not we, I had those 167 and a halves that at 170 yesterday, I just ditched some of them. I made them free. I also had some puts. The thing is that if I kept that one random SPY Apple put around, it probably would be up decent right now. But it was just a hedge and try to make some money back if those calls didn't end up working out. GME getting some nice bullish momentum here, up 3.34%. AMC trying to get that push back above 31. Here we go. SPY's kind of consolidating at the highs of the day right now, and TLT's kind of consolidating at the lows of the day right now. So TLT is kind of inversing SPY right now, but it does lead. Prague is also moving. How's Prague doing? Prague up 6. There we go. Wall Street Viking, if you're in here, man, it's getting going. It's really getting going. All righty. Let's see. Let's pull back up GME. Oh, man, I wish I could stream all day. This stinks. I hate school. Once I go on break, though, you guys aren't going to be able to get rid of me. You're going to be seeing a lot of STV once my finals are over. AMC holding the 200 MA. Yeah. 7.5 million volume in 10 minutes. Oops, that's not the right one. What's this one? 2. I mean, I don't see that, but let's see. Maybe the last 2 candles. All right, AMC looking for that pushback above 31. Brother, quit your job. We have your back. Oh, I'm a college student, so I have to go to class. All righty, here we go. SPY getting some action right here. You know what? Screw it. We're doing it. Uh-oh, we may have just gotten some good news. Hold on. I may not be presenting today. Hold on. If we're not presenting today. Yes. That would be so good. All right. If I'm not presenting today, I'm not leaving. So, oh wait, no, I do have to leave. Okay, so I do have to leave to go to bio class for 2 hours, but then I'll be back. All right, that's actually electric. All right, hold on. SPY is doing its thing. I almost want to get some SPY calls right now, but I'm not entirely sure of it yet. I mean, everything is kind of lining up except the MACD is a little bit hot. Oh man, that would be the reason why I wouldn't be presenting today is because one of my partners might have you know, you guys know what's been in the news recently. I'm not gonna say it, but maybe that. So that would be really clutch. Hopefully they're gonna be all right. I had it not this September, but the basically first day of school last year I had it and I was fine. But I know a lot of people aren't. So hopefully they're gonna be all right. And we will be streaming. Go to class. Stop it. Ortex update on AMC. Why do you guys want me to go to class so much? You guys not want me to be on here hanging out with everybody? I see how it is. Short interest is up 2.59% today. Estimated short interest 17.12%. Not ready today. Here we go. 99.8%. I don't know what that is. No, it's not. No, I don't think it's Omicron, but like definitely the beer virus. Your partner is a deception. I don't know. I mean, don't get my hopes up on that one. Let's see. Let's see. All right. AMC is looking for that move back above 31. TLT's coming down. This would say SPY's coming up. So screw it. We'll do a little play. Little tiny. All right. Oh, we're gonna get these. Very nice. All right, people. Forget school. You're about to be filthy rich soon. That would be awesome. Caution saying full name. YouTube. Yeah, YouTube. Yeah, it does. Thank you, Jose. I appreciate it. I appreciate the advice there. Hold on. What are we looking at over here? And give it a minute. I'll give it a minute. So I think what's going to happen here is SPY might come back down to the top range of what we're seeing on. So basically VWAP. And then it might start to make another move to the upside. But let's see what happens. I'm very, very picky recently of how I've been trading SPY. Favorite AMC streamer. I like your call out to no rubbish rants or random banters. Hey, it's fun though. I do rant sometimes. Can you explain a little the TLT? So it's the inverse of the 20-year treasury, even though the 20-year treasury isn't like a thing. So basically it's the inverse of bond yields. So when bond yields go up, TLT goes down. When bond yields go down, TLT goes up. So it's really a good way to track like the flow of money. And I've said this many times before. There's a streamer that I used to watch and still watch now sometimes for really quick news and information, Stock Market Live. Really, really, really smart dude. And they've hit like crazy plays on TLT. So I like to use it to watch like the flow of money. I saw it yesterday. People were talking about it coming aggressively up, and that would suggest SPY go to the toilet. But let's see here. I mean, shoot. Are we gonna chase here? Are we gonna do it? I think we should. I think I should just chase. Screw it. I think we're gonna get some bullish momentum today out of the SPY. I don't know. GME coming down a little bit, 183. SPY up 0.82. Huh. $3 puts us there. All right. Interesting. Okay, we'll see what happens. SCV, sorry, but I don't remember giving you permission to go to college. You will do as you were told and stay. Hey, I would much rather like to stay on stream with you guys all day. Rhode Island, what's going on, man? What's up, my guy? Good morning, all my favorite people that I've never met. There we go. All right, screw it. We're doing it. We are going to do something of a YOLO here. Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? You're not going to fill me on this? Are you serious? Are you absolutely serious right now? There, you have to fill that. Like, there is no not filling that order. Like, are you kidding me? All right, this is gonna be a quick one. We might let this ride. We've been playing around a lot recently. Let's see what happens. Ryan, thank you so much for becoming a member. I'm gonna chase. It happens. We all gotta chase. We all gotta chase sometimes. All right. I mean, we're getting a little bit of bullish momentum here. I don't know. This was probably stupid. Not gonna lie. Like, if we're being completely honest, this was probably stupid. But you got to make some stupid decisions sometimes. Scared money don't make money. SB would rather quit college, but buy SPY options, trade at AMC, practice jujitsu, and talk to the. Yeah, man. All right, SPY. I'm gonna need you to rip right here. That's what we're gonna need out of you. Oh, okay. You can go down now, I guess. And we're gonna take barely a loss right now. Just kidding. We're gonna leave this here for a while. What time is it? All right, so it's 9:50 right now. We're literally just gonna let this trade until I have to go. And tank. That's the thing with SPY. It's like, oh, it's either gonna go with you or it's not. All right, let's see. SPY at 454, AMC chilling at 30.39, GME at 181. All right, VIX sell so it can pop. Hey, you guys have seen that many times on here. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get out, and then it just goes boom, and it's like, oh, great, thanks, you're welcome, everybody. All right, I'd love to see what VIX, TMI, Trey, and some of the other YouTubers hold. I'm not going to badmouth anyone, but find it strange if our heroes can't be transparent. Interesting. I mean, yeah. I mean, obviously, I hold AMC. Why would I talk about it every day and not hold it? That would be like very not allowed. But at the same time, it's like, what you'll look at my position and be like, oh, you have a lot, or you'll look at my position and be like, why don't you have more? And I don't think that's a very like why like it's like, who cares? Like, I'm holding along with everybody. Pump it. There you go, Wired. Hey, Wired, I'm gonna need you to come in and pump the SPY right now. That's what I'm gonna need out of you. All right. I'm enjoying your channel, says Marco. Thank you, man. All right. Come on, SPY. Do your thing, buddy. Couldn't get a fill. That's what she's. Yeah, I was trying to get filled at like somewhere around here. All right. Let's see what happens. Oh, there she goes. There she goes. There she goes. Apple waking up. Yeah, SPY's going right now. That trade is up 10%. Let's see. Apple waking up. Let's see. Ooh, look at these SPY candles right now. That's what we wanted to see out of SPY. AMC 30.75, doing pretty good. TLT getting big reds here. All right, SPY could continue to make this move up. That would be beautiful. I'd be very, very happy with that. All right, let's see. SPY fast and slow-mo. Yeah. US stocks extended gains. S&P 500 up 1%. Yeah. Yep. All righty, here we go. All right, prog below 3. What do you think of prog calls? I have some. They're down pretty significantly right now. I don't really care though, because I'm just kind of looking at where it could go in the future, and it's just like a little YOLO for me. Wired, milk jug is still needing child support from SCV's gallon of water. Just passing the message. Yeah, see, the jug that I have right now was from one of the jokes that we were making last week, so I don't really want to put it on the stream. So I got to get a new one and write some more hedgy tier stuff on it. But the one that I have, I can't really use right now. Let's see. Is there a chance they were holding off the buy orders in the last 3 days? And I don't know. They could, but I mean, they have to fill stuff. They have T2 to do it though. So yes. Give us an idea what you got. Hundreds of thousands or tens of thousands SCV would set on my mind. Tens of thousands. Guys, I'm a 22-year-old college student. I'm not like rich. I'm not some like boy genius with like boatloads of money. Prog needs a knockout. Yeah. All right, SPY. Keep doing your thing, buddy. Keep doing your thing. And we're going to keep trading you because we like you and we have fun trading SPY. All right, AMC getting a pop. Trying to get back above 31. TLT coming down again, making SPY really want to go up here. This is unbelievable. right here. Rich at heart. Yeah. So you're not Kenny? Absolutely not. You're normal. Exactly. Let's see. All right. All right. I'm gonna make the joke again, and then Spy's gonna drop. You ready? You ready for the joke? You guys ready for the joke? I don't really want to make the joke because I don't want Spy to drop. All right. AMC it's up 7.5% today after that big drop yesterday, back above 30. That's exactly what we wanted to see, everybody. Exactly. TLT coming down. Spy's gonna get a pop here. Like a little pop. Little baby pop and a couple of candles is what I'm thinking. Or you're just gonna go down with TLT, you big dummy. All right, GME 184.30, 185. Here we go. Spy, that's the wrong direction, my guy. What's this weird thing with caring about how many shares other people have? It doesn't change the fact that the shorts haven't covered. Exactly. How's the volume on AMC? It is 14 point. Oh wait, no, that's wrong. It is 11.19 million right now. That's a pretty high volume day for AMC. So far, I mean, 25 minutes into the market open, we've got 11 million of volume. Very, very interesting. All right, Spy. Do the thing. Take me to the promised land. How often is your stream? Ryan, so I stream every morning at 8:45, usually till about 11:45 on most days, except for Thursdays because I get butt hurt by all my classes. But today, I've heard that there's not going to be people coming on in the afternoon. So originally, I was like, oh shoot, I'm not going to be able to do this. But if I don't have to present today, I'm gonna come back on, and I'm not going to that class. So we'll see what happens. But and I'll send him I'll send my teacher an email and be like, this is what happened yesterday, and this is what we're doing. No, don't create alert. Weeble, leave me alone. Don't none of that. All right, that sucks for you. Yeah. Wait, hold on. What happened? Oh God, that hurts. Hey Vix, quick question, explanation discussing the spy. Of always discussing spy. Thanks and good luck. So why do I always discuss the spy? For me, it's just it's what it's kind of what I like to just mess around with and trade and practice on. Um, hold on. All right, spy coming down a little bit. TLT bouncing back up. Hold on, let's see what everything's saying here. Things are saying spy may be coming down, but I might give this a little bit more time. I think I'm gonna give it a little bit more time. Check fun. AMC broke 31. All right, my group members were like, I'd be fine with doing it today without this person. And I'm like, I'd be fine with waiting. All right, fun. How's fun doing? Fun is at, fun's having a day. All right, SPY coming down right now. TLT coming up. Bond yields are coming down a little bit. It's not really what we want to see, but I'm probably going to hold this for a little while and just see what happens. I mean, 2 red candles on the 1 minute is not really going to make or break anything. So let's see. Moving average draw coming up. AMC really right around that 31. Yeah, TLT flat. SPY coming back up. Let's get GME back up here. Yeah. So the reason why I always discuss the SPY is because it's just it's fun to trade, and it has a lot of expiration dates. So you can hit some really big plays in a short amount of time, especially when there's volatility like we've been seeing recently. In AMC since January with 21,348 soldiers to fight this financial war, not leaving. Todd, that is a whale of a position right there. There you go, man. All right. What are bond yields doing? Coming down now. Let's see. Let us see. Oh, man. I need a haircut, everybody. That's what we need to do. We need a giant haircut over here. Vixie, love seeing you on the daily streams, brother. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Give your teacher AMC for not going to class. I could do that. I don't think that's allowed, though. I think that's very allowed. Not selling till Tom Brady retires. You're going to be in here for a while then. Oh, there we go, Spy. There we go. Make us some money. Come on. Market Watch had article on debt ceiling. Yeah. We read the zero hedge one earlier. They basically kicked the can down the road again. Which honestly, keep doing it. All right. SPY contracts are up like 17% right now. That's the thing with these one data expiration ones. They're not going to move as much. Like I think we got it here. What is this? How much of a, this is basically a dollar move that we've seen. If we get a $2 or $3 move on these contracts, they might hit a little bit more, but I don't know. I'm just messing around today with SPY. That's how I always do it. SCV get a mullet fade? No. If anybody's in the Connecticut area, all right, like northeastern Connecticut, and you want to give me a haircut, let me know. I will pay top dollar for a good haircut because I have hard hair to cut. When the market reverses after this sell-off due to the new variant, AMC will be looking nice. Yeah, I mean it's seeing it right now. Let's see if we can get a little bit more bullish momentum out of the SPY. I think I'm just gonna hold the BS out of this and just see what happens. Where's Geo at? Geo has been crushing it. One of my mods, Geo, has been going nuts. SV had to call Fidelity shares available to short. They said just over 1 million. Can you explain if this would be just a Fidelity number? It depends on where they're getting their data from. Because it's either going to be a prime broker or the shares that they actually have available to lend. SPY, stop it. It's either going to be the amount of shares that they themselves have available to lend, or it's going to be the numbers that they're seeing from a prime broker that they have access to that pool of shares. That there's like there are this many shares that we have access to lend out, but there also could be like other brokers that are also in that pool. So we'd have to wait and see. I'm just an island boy. SV, can you go Rockstar and go long hair? Nah, I can't. Jose, you're from South Windsor? There you go, man. I know a couple of people from South Windsor. I went to high school in Windsor. Hint, hint. I think you might know what it is. What do you call it? Yeah, South Windsor. Topstone. Topstone's in South Windsor, that golf course. I like it there. Topstone's fun. South Windsor. What else is in South Windsor? Illicit? That's in South Windsor, right? SPY making a move back up here. AMC at 30.71. Raised in Danbury. There you go. I'm in Austria, but if you want to fly by, I'll give you a shirt. All right, man. I'll come out to Austria, get some skiing going. I think that's gonna be my Christmas present to myself, skis, because I used to ski all the time. They're just really expensive, and I don't really want to do that. All right, let's see. I am really, really hoping that I don't have to present today, because that would be electric, and then I could come back on and stream with everybody and have some fun. Let's see. I'm sure, brother, I'm an old man. Around at Topstone on me after the MOAS. Let's do it. I mean, we can go whenever you want, man. I'm always down to go play golf, especially if you're in the area. Let's do it. All right. SPY, really getting some boom boom candles here. This is great. This is, I mean, 20% on a freaking $1.40 move. Like, that's kind of stupid, but that's what happens when you're trading SPY on not zero data expiration days. So let's see. From Nashville. Ooh, I do want to go to Nashville. Let's see. Come up to Mount Snow? Definitely. Definitely. Also, if you guys don't mind, just dropping some likes on the stream if you haven't already. It just helps get some more people in here. We got some more time left that we're going to be hanging out. We got AMC 30.51, GME 183.49, and we do have I hope nobody else did it. I've got a little bit of a SPY trade on, and we're coming up towards where we could potentially start to see it make us some money. So let's see what happens with that. SCV, thank you for calling out the prices. I'm an audio listener only because of work. Yeah, anytime, man. Late to the stream, please explain price action after hours, pre-market, and now. Well, we saw the really significant sell-off yesterday during the market hours, and then the buyers, most likely some institutions were coming in and scooping up some more shares. And then pre-market, we came back down a little bit, but as the market opened, I mean, they were really buying it up. AMC's high of the day is 31.22. We're currently at around 30.53. I mean, what it's showing us is that the buyers are really stepping back in. And then the Ortex update, we have utilization coming back up. We have, hold on here. Let's give this a little refresh. Return shares, 20,000. Borrowed shares, 2.38 million, and the estimated short interest is back above 17 now. The other thing is that I really want to be able to leave this SPY on, and I mean at 11 I'm gonna have to not have it on because I can't watch it all day, which stinks. Fed's talking again? No, they're not. No, where is this? Every single time I have a trade start to go in my favor, freaking Jerome Powell comes in. God, Jerome, stop talking. All right. Why do you have to do this every single time? Where is he talking? Where is Jerome talking? Every freaking time. Grew up in Enfield. There you go. Enfield. Yeah. When I went to play them in no, that was Ellington. All right. Spy's coming back down. This guy again? Yeah, exactly. Freaking Jerome Powell. Yeah. Yeah, yields are also coming up a little bit now. Let's see what happens. I mean, the SPY trade's still up 18%. So we got a little bit of wiggle room here because we got it down around here. So let's see. I mean, MACD says it's coming down. What do we got over here? Yeah. We might ditch this one for now. We might say, screw it, take our money back, and have a little bit of positive P&L for the day so far. What's he saying? I don't know. I can't find him anywhere. Stream one day ago. I don't see where he's talking. I don't see him anywhere. Hold on. Let me check this one spot. Yeah, I don't think he's doing much right now. Oh, SPY. You're just not helping me out right now, huh? You're just saying, screw you, STV. No more money for you. Express ripping today? Yeah. All right. We're going to hold these to the end of the stream. If they go red, they go red. If he dies, he dies. All right. Apologies, not Mr. J. Powell. Who is it? Oh, is it like, what's his name? Fed at 11? Oh, that's fine. I got some time. That's fine. We'll take this little sell-off here. It's a little red candle on TLT. You know what that means. We should see a green one over here. AMC coming back up a little bit, just under VWAP right now. VWAP is currently sitting at 30.50, and we're right at VWAP right now. EXPR, isn't that? Hold on. Express. Wow, 20%. What do they do? Oh, outlet stores. Interesting. All right. Let's get GME back up here. Wasn't that ripping in January too? It could have been. I don't remember. 455. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want it to go to 455. I want it to go to like 457 something. Did anyone else notice that Ford was absolutely unfazed by yesterday's market bloodbath? How they doing today? That could have been, yeah. That's kind of why I got those Apple calls 2 days ago. The Apple strangled. So I had one put and 2 calls expiring this week. The reason for that was I thought Apple was going to see some bullish momentum after holding up very, very well after the overall market was really selling off. So what I did was I got one put because if the market was going to come down again and Apple was then going to come with it, well, the put may be able to appreciate in value and in enough to counteract the losses that I was going to take on the call side to just come out even. But if the calls start to go, well, there's barely anything on the puts and the calls can just go boom, which is kind of what we saw. All right, we're getting out of this. Wait, actually, hold on. Yeah, we're ditching this. Bye-bye. Oh my God, I'm gonna have trouble getting filled again. What? Hold on. Just get out. Just get out. Just leave me alone. Just. Are you kidding me right now? Hold on. Are you really doing this right now, Spy? Is this what we're playing today? This is the type of game that we're gonna do? This is what this is? Really? Really? This is what you want to do to me today? I don't think so. I don't think so. All right, yeah, we're taking it. Get out of here. Get out of here. Watch. Now here's what's gonna happen. This is what happens every single time. When I get out, 20 minutes, 20 or 30 minutes from now, most likely we're going to see this is what's happened a lot. We're going to see the contracts that I had go deep in the money. And I'm going to be like, I'm a complete idiot. I should just hold things and not care about the money that I have in it. Every single time. They're starting to short ladder. I don't think so. SPY's selling off a little bit. Yields are coming up. So chilling right around 30. What do we want? We want GME. I actually, hold on. Where did I get filled at though? Oh, cool. I made $4. That is so funny. QQQ crossed out view up. Yeah. I was up like $100 at one point, and then I ended up making $4. All right, AMC coming down 29.82. Yields coming up a little bit. Let's see what happens. The thing is here is that it's probably going to come down to VWAP here. Test the top of this little channel that we have. It's not even really a channel. It's just the range of these different moving averages. Like sometimes I'll look at stuff and I don't know exactly why it works like this, but it works. Let's see. AMC 29.75. GME just went red. AMC still up 4% on the day. What does deep in the money mean? It means that the price is higher. Well, I was playing on the short ladder. Yeah, that's fine. It means that the price of the whatever it is, the stock, ETF, whatever, is much higher than the strike price that you have on your options. That's what that means. Yeah, so SPY's looking like it's gonna come down. So this is kind of the SPY strategy. It's like let it run if it starts to go in your favor, but when the technicals are like, hey man, it's probably not gonna keep doing this, then you just dip and go home and take your ball and leave. And then you make $4 on a SPY trade that you could have made a lot more on if you top ticked it, but it's fine. SPY profits 420. That's good luck. Yeah, exactly. Now it's bouncing. Like I don't like to see red. I should change the colors to like the parentheses so then it doesn't look red. All right, here we go. GME back into the green, 180.55. TLT coming back down. SPY coming back up. Can you explain what a wash sale is? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's when you just sell and then buy back within 30 days with a loss. So then you can't take the loss for tax purposes. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Taxes. After taxes, $3. You know what, Trace Eye Patch? You're really just I have to give the government $1 off of my $4 SPY trade now. $4 profit on SPY. That's awesome. Great. Okay, so AMC's short interest estimated 17.13%. Utilization 76.32%. $4 will get you a whopping $1 of gas, 1 gallon of gas. That was really dumb. How can $4 get you $1 of gas? I don't know. Sometimes I'm stupid. It happens. All right. My realized P&L for today, $4. Oh, this is hilarious. All right. How much did I put into the trade? Over 400, I think. All right, AMC back above 30. There we go. There we go. Getting a little pop there. Just a morning rush. Now he's setting in. Yeah. That's usually why I wait. Yeah, super trend is on sell right now. It would have to really get up there to really trigger buy, but let's see what happens. Wow. Thank you guys for all the likes on the stream today. You guys are crushing it with the likes. Thank you. I appreciate it. I use green and yellow. That would be good. I think yellow would make me not feel as bad about seeing stuff go red. And you just like the thing that I say this all the time, just numbers on a screen, but I don't like feel it. Like I'll see positions just rip and I'll be like, oh boy. But AMC 29.94, GME 180.48 for all those audio listeners out there. Let's see how we're doing. Day traders are gone by now. Maybe not. If we see another pop, I mean, we could get a little bit more buying momentum in. But what's the option chain looking like at 30 for this week? This week, nothing. What's the monthly? Nothing. What's the January? Nothing. 6,800. So it's all. I mean, we're gonna see that start to step up, but let's see. What is this move? 456 to 450. Honestly, bro, spies might trade in that range for a while. Inflation. Yeah. Pfizer statement saying their vaccine will be good. Oh. Yeah, not a whole lot of movement on Pfizer. Can you check out AMC at the 2 or 4 hour chart? Yeah. Wait, that was Pfizer. MACD is looking like it wants to cross over here. That could be good. What about the 4 hour? Yeah, not yet. All right. Yeah, so SPY is coming back down to to that range that we usually see it in. I don't know. Let's see what happens. You think we're dropping to 10? No. What's Prague up to? They were having an absolute day the last time that we took a look at them. Let's see what they're doing now. Up 2.35 right now. They were up a little bit more earlier. We can see here they got up to almost $3, but now it's at 278, 2785. TLT coming up. SPY's going to come down a little bit. What's up, VIX? Got my 20 shares for today. Apes versus Wall Street. There you go, boss. That's awesome. Good for you. All right. Some of my group members really want to present today, and I really don't want to because I want to come back and stream. That's what I want to do today. AMC. It's criminal. If I had funds, I would buy now though. Christopher Bate. There you go. I mean, you got to do what you can. Like as long as it's within your risk tolerance, you're good to go. All right, here we go. Let's see. Stop. I'm not creating any alerts, Weeble. What are you going to alert me on? How are you going to alert me? Oh, that's the wrong thing. I'm not even logged in here. You're going to alert an account that's not logged in? You silly geese over here. All right. GME 179.20, getting a little bit of selling volume right here. Same thing with AMC 29.70. Same thing. I mean, SPY's just kind of bouncing at the 50. All righty. What's up? Oh yeah, I already got that. Let's see. Have we determined whether he has class? I have not determined whether I have to go to class today yet or not. I'll probably know at like 1. Because I do have to go to that 2-hour biology class in 40 minutes. And it's far. I got to walk. Hopefully it's not cold. All right, SPY coming down. What is everything saying here? Strategy says don't do it. So we're not going to. Maybe we can make another $4 on SPY. Jeez. Hey, it's better than losing $4. Do I think AMC will hit 34 today? If the market starts to bounce back, yields chill out, and we start to get going, then it's very possible. But we need to see a lot of buyers start to step in over there at those levels. AMC will close at 36 today. Be cool, says wanted felons. There we go. So you are saying that you have less class than you thought. I'm saying I could have less class than thought because on a normal day I would just be like, oh, I'm not going. I'm gonna stream instead. But I have to like give a presentation in the second half of my class that starts at 2 and ends at 3:15. But my one of my group members is sick, so they might not be coming in. But it's like a big presentation, so they kind of have to be there. So we might not be going today. If we're not, I'm gonna send them an email and just be like, hey, I can't go. I'm not gonna come today, or I just won't, and I won't go. AMC 29.14 coming down here now. Let's see. Getting some selling volume here. Buyers are not really stepping in right now, but we've seen the buyers really get going in the morning, so we could easily bounce from here. Easily. Oh, I have less class than I thought. Ha ha ha. Very funny. Thanks for pointing that out, Matt, synthetic girlfriend. Are you going to do the presentation on how the whole market is broken? No, I have to give a presentation about Walmart. That's what I have to do. And I have to get dressed up for it. I wish I could just do a presentation on how the whole market is rigged and like how latency arbitrage works and like payment for order flow. That would be awesome. But, school doesn't work like that. You have to do what they tell you. All right, here we go. Don't listen to that noise. Stay classy, SCV. Fred says, could see the final shakeout. Yeah. Does anyone think that we could go into another lockdown? I mean, it's possible. I don't think it's probable, though. We were going over that yesterday. SPY getting some red candles, TLT getting some green candles. I don't know. I don't know about all that. I mean, we rode SPY from like, where was it? Here to like here, which is like nothing. I literally no. All right, AMC bouncing back up a little bit. TLT coming up. SPY's looking like it wants to come down a little bit here. Back to the doghouse. SV, don't go to bio. I got you. No. I have to like take a quiz that I didn't study for that I'm going to study for on my way there. It's fine. I've adopted the C's get degrees mentality. I don't think I'm going to get C's, but my 3.8 or 3.9 GPA that I have is probably not going to be that after this semester. So it's fine. All right. Yeah. TLT's coming up. SPY's coming down. Let's see what we got here. It's chilling right at VWAP. Bounce right off the VWAP. See, this is why when we're seeing a lot of stuff, like if it's in these ranges right here, I'm just not I'm like, okay, it's gonna just get ping ponged around to these ranges before it breaks out of it, and then it's set free in either direction. Is the Fed really talking today? I don't know. Why do we have 18 million volume but still stuck at 29? Well, we did. Look at these candles right here. These. I mean, let's put it on the 5 minutes. So this is easier. Hold on. Like this opening candle, 55,000, and then we have 3 million on this green candle, then 2.9 million, and then 1.6 million, and then 1.3. Like these were all green candles with a lot of volume. This one, 1.4 million on this red candle. So, I mean, we're bouncing back up now. 29.50. SPY's trying to make a move. Yields are saying no, but SPY's like, I'm going to do what I want. What's the news? Why are we selling off? Nothing, no news. I mean, we did get some good debt ceiling news and government shutdown news. Anyway, forget that. When Lambo. Mine is when Ferrari 488p stuff. That's when mine is. All right, hold on. Here we go. Yeah, it's going to be a last-minute decision right after bio. Maybe we'll come on at 1:45. Maybe we'll come on earlier. Maybe we'll not come on. I don't know. It's going to be a surprise. You'll get an STV surprise today. All right, here we go. People need to drop this hyped up flu narrative. It's just showing. I mean, I just if it's gonna. Here's the thing. If it's gonna be actually bad, then the fear is warranted. But if it's not, and we've kind of seen some sources say that it's not. It's like, stop. It's like, what are you doing right now? Stop freaking everybody out. If it's not going to be something that's really, really, really bad, then stop. I mean, if you want to create volatility in the market so that I can trade SPY calls and puts all the time, like, I'm fine with that. But don't freak the entire country out. Don't do that. That's just silly. Short's getting desperate. Yeah. Only have 290 shares. I want 300. TMI's Nike promo team. You get it back up. You don't want a Ferrari. Trust me. No. I do. Trust me. I do. I definitely do. I mean, Lambos run. I mean, I just don't. I'm not like a Lambo guy. Like an Aventador, yes. But like Huracans, it's like you see them everywhere. Like if you're in an area where like nice cars are going to be, you're going to see like 10 Huracans. I like the 720S McLarens. Those are pretty sweet. Screw it. We're getting a Pagani. All right. Do you think the big hedge funds covered yesterday with that bloodbath? No. SCV, let me wash your hair. Oh, you work on them, Garrett. Grab my in. Okay, I can't really say your name, but that's interesting. I like the F12s are sweet. The 48 pieces are sweet. The new ones that they've came out with, the SF90 and the what's the other one called? There's another one. They're so stupid. Like so stupid. I would like it's funny for me to say because I can barely afford to buy like any car, but I would never buy one of those new. They just look so bad. I can't even get my mind around it. They look so bad. SPY trying to make a little bit of a move back up here. AMC 2933. Aston Martin, the one from Gulf. Ooh, the old ones. Yeah, those are sweet. The F40 is nice. You say Pagani as a joke, but whoo, baby. Yeah, those are sweet. Do you think hedge fund creates new short positions yesterday? Yeah, absolutely. Covering makes price go up, not down. Yep. Tired of no. Everything's down, boys. Don't panic. Yeah. SPY's trying to make a move back up here, but I mean, again, it's really what is it? It's up 1% today. I mean, that's decent, but that's nothing to really freak out about in terms of a move. AMC at 29.56, doing all right. The new Broncos, those are kind of cool. Paganis aren't street legal. Yeah, they are. The Koenigsegg Ageras aren't street legal. They're too wide, but Paganis are street legal. Will we ever see like 500 on AMC? I mean, hopefully. Yeah, the Koenigsegg's are sweet. I saw one of the. I saw an Agera. I don't know how you pronounce it, but one time, and I was like, this is not supposed to be here. Like, you can't drive this. This is not allowed. Paganis are track cars. How's it a track? That car is not like. It's a piece of art. It's not like it's supposed to be like a race. It's a piece of art. I met Horatio one time. He doesn't speak very good English. I can't really have a conversation with him, but I did meet him once. What's my average? TMI said he touched it yesterday. My average what? Google it. You wish they were legal. I mean, I've definitely seen them on the road. So, like, I've seen them before. In the US, I have seen them before. Okay. The Zondas might not be street legal, but I think the Wyras are. That might be it. Ooh, the C8s are sweet. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're right on the Zondas, but the Wyras I've seen. GME 178.35, AMC 29.52, TLT coming down. SPY might try to make a move back up here, but it's really kind of trading tight today. It's waiting for some news to come out. Have you convinced your parents to buy AMC? Yep. 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 All righty. BMW X7. Those are sweet. Those are sweet. All right. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, AMC's just hanging out right around 29.50. Not really doing a whole lot. Still up 3.3-ish% today. What a court. No. Oh, wait. I think we did touch it. I think we definitely touched my average on AMC yesterday. Yeah. We did. Whoever said when Corolla wins. Yeah. Oh, shoot. It's 10:30. I do really have to go. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to do my best to come back on later and stream for a while. So hopefully I don't have to present today, and then I will be back on. Thank you to everybody that was in here showing all the support for the channel. You guys are awesome. If you guys don't mind just dropping some likes on the way out. If you guys enjoyed your time in the stream today, it will help you get recommended another stream once we do another one. So yeah, hopefully we're going to be able to come back on today. If not, we're going to do a night video tonight. So thank you guys. I really got a dip. Peace.